In this video, I'll show you how you can actually edit a logo animation template within Adobe Premiere Pro. So let's get started with the video. Welcome back to the channel. My name is DK Wisdom, and pretty much if you're here for things like video editing, videography, and media in general, hit the subscribe button and let's get started. As you can see, Premiere Pro has a lot of features when it comes to editing and working with templates. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can get your own logo animation using Adobe Premiere Pro and also taking the templates online. As you can see, we are on this site called Mixkit, which is a free site where you can actually get templates for pretty much any Premiere Pro, After Effects, or Final Cut Pro stuff that you want. I think it also has an option for DaVinci Resolve. So you're going to get templates for pretty much any of those softwares. So when you're on this site, all you need to do is go right here, choose video, and click on templates. Now in the templates area, you want to search for logos. Now it's going to show you a lot of logos, as you can see. Some for Premiere Pro, some for After Effects, and so on and so forth. We're simply going to go with the ones for Premiere Pro for now. And let's see, I think we'll just skim through all of them. These are looking nice. This right here is just a simple Rise logo. This right here, it says, I think, an RGB logo. We're just looking for something that is simple, something sweet, that has a little bit of smooth animation. So that doesn't look nice to me. This looks okay. Let's see. Pretty much most of these animations for Premiere Pro are kind of like basic. Just for After Effects, it could have been much more better. But if that's the case, we'll be simply going with this one right here. So we'll take that bright confetti logo. What we do is that we hit the download free template right here, and your download should begin. Now, depending on the template that you download, you should see that the sizes are kind of large, but I guess we just allow that download around 63 MB to go. So as you can see, my download speed is kind of like, okay, so we'll just wait for it, I guess. So there we have it, guys. The template has finished downloading, and we can simply work with that template now. All we need to do is go into our downloads and take a look at the template right here. We'll right click on that template, and then all we simply want to do is extract it to a simple empty folder. So currently it's extracting, and here's it right now. I'll open up that folder, open up this folder, and then you can see the project right there. All you need to do is double click on the project and it should load up in Premiere Pro. As you can see, it says it needs some kind of stuff. And first of all, it needs to be converted to something else. So we'll just hit OK and let Premiere Pro do its thing by converting it. And once done, you see that it will show all of this right here. I can simply dial down my resolution and then hit out. You have the logo animation just like this. Very basic, very simple. Now all we need to do is go inside of there, change our logo to, or change the logo to whatever we want, and then use the logo. So what I can do is go into this logo placeholder. All I'll do is double click on it. And as you can see, all you need to do is drop an image right there. So pretty much I have a logo right here on my desktop. So I'm going to look for that logo right here on the desktop, right here and right here. So we have the logo right there. I'm simply going to drag that, bring it into Premiere Pro and drop it right here. I'm simply going to place that right here. And also I need to extend the length of the logo. So as you can see, I need to extend it all the way down to this point. So right there. Now pretty much we have that stuff. And the next thing I simply want to do is kind of like make this logo a circle, because pretty much the previous one had like a smaller shape added to it and it wasn't that much of a circle, but I need to make my own logo a circle. So in order to do that, I need to go over to this area and click on effects. Right here, I simply want to search for the circle effect. So CRRCLE, and I can drag that circle effect to this one right here. When I drag the circle effect, as you can see, it's now making my logo turn into a circle. I need to click on the logo right here and go to effect controls right here. Now right here on the circle, you can see that you can choose how thick you want the logo to be, how much you want it to be a circle, as you can see. So now we have the circle right there. Now the next thing I need to do on this circle is that I need to expand it. So I'm going to expand the radius. As you can see, the more I expand the radius, the more bigger the circle is. So now we have this circle right here. Now for the blending mode, I'll set that to somewhere around screen. If I set that to screen, you see that it's showing at the back of everything, but we need to invert the circle, as you can see. Now when I invert the circle, it's now being like this. So I can further increase or reduce it if I want, but I guess somewhere around here is kind of okay. And then this is the color of the circle. You can make that black if you want, like that. That is surely going to show everything up. But then we can just pick the color and let's just be white. So as you can see, that is the circle we have right there. This is for the edge. If you want the edge to be round and all of the rest, you can do all of those stuff right here. But a simple way also that you can make this a circle is simply go into the max tool right here And then all you need to do is find where it shows this opacity, and then you see this ellipse mask. Just click on it and that should ellipse it this way. Now what you need to do is pretty much drag all this to the very edge of the screen. So if you hold the Alt key, you should be able to get a perfect circle like this, as you can see. So I'm getting a perfect circle, so I'm going to drag this to this point and properly position it in the center. When you hold the Control key while doing that, you should be able to perfectly position it in the center, as you can see. This is right here in the middle of the screen, and pretty much this is now on the center right there. So we have the circle right there all placed out, and then we have it right there. So the next thing we simply want to do is just close up this placeholder, and back on our project, if we should replace, we should be see how it works out. And as you can see, that is actually kind of great, but for some reason it's not sitting perfectly in the center. So let's see what's wrong there. What I can do right now is that I can double click on that area and click on Ctrl R right here when I'm here. It's going to bring up this ruler which I can use to perfectly position the mask. So I'm going to go back to that mask right here that I've just created, which is right here, and then I can shift the mask a little bit. So I just want this to be like in the perfect center. So pretty much when you hold the Control key and you do that, it's going to help you move it properly, as you can see. If you hold the Shift key, it should allow you move it line by line based on some certain angles. But I guess this should be the method everyone should go for, I guess. So we have this kind of like awkward shape. So test it again, go back to the final page, go to the beginning location. Still looks a little bit off to me, won't lie. So change the stroke around it. So right here, we can simply go right and say this is a stroke around it. Let's move up the stroke. So right there, you have the stroke. And all you need to do right here is pretty much expand the stroke. As you can see in the source edit, now we have this. So in the effect controls, all I want to simply do is kind of like position the stroke. So we'll go to position and then we'll like offset it somewhere around here, and then we'll push it up a little bit and then bring it towards the side. So everything just stays correctly. So let's play that one more time and see how. Simple logo reveal animation. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a like down below and then also subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one. Peace.